They told you natural foods are always safe. That's a lie. A comforting lie that's been repeated for decades, and one that could quietly be stealing your strength after 60. The truth is, not every natural food protects your body. In fact, some of the very items you've trusted for years, the fruits you juice in the morning, the snacks you reach for in the evening, even the rice on your dinner plate can silently speed up muscle loss, weaken your legs, and make you more dependent on others. And no one is warning you. Why? Because the more confusion there is, the more the food industry profits. Seniors in America are left guessing, and every wrong guess comes at the cost of independence. But today, we're pulling back the curtain. In this video, you'll discover the 3 worst natural foods you should never touch if you want to keep your muscles strong, steady, and reliable. And then, we'll reveal the 3 best natural foods you must eat daily to stop muscle loss instantly, and even begin rebuilding the strength you thought was gone forever. The most powerful food on this list can start protecting your muscles in as little as 30 minutes, and yet most people walk right past it in the grocery store without realizing its power. So stay tuned until the end, because the difference between weakness and vitality may come down to the foods on your plate. And before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another senior health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0, so I know how to make this even better. 1. Grapefruit. For decades, seniors across America have believed that a glass of grapefruit juice in the morning is the picture of health. It feels light, refreshing, and natural, the kind of habit you'd expect to protect your body as you age. But once you cross 60, this healthy fruit can quietly work against you. Instead of protecting your muscles, it can slowly strip away your strength. Here's the hidden danger. Grapefruit contains compounds that interfere with how your liver processes medication. In a younger body, the liver and kidneys are still strong enough to handle some of the excess. But after 60, everything slows down. The liver clears medicine more slowly, the kidneys filter less efficiently, and muscles are already more fragile. That means the same glass of juice that felt harmless at 30 can become toxic at 70. The consequences are real. Medications build up in the bloodstream at higher levels than intended. The result is not just numbers on a lab test, it's side effects you can feel in your daily life. Leg cramps that wake you at night, sudden muscle weakness that makes climbing stairs harder, dizziness that turns stepping out of the shower into a fall risk. Even the drugs meant to protect your heart or lower your blood pressure can backfire when mixed with grapefruit. I'll never forget Mr. Wilson, a 71-year-old retiree from Florida. Every morning, he proudly poured himself a tall glass of grapefruit juice alongside his cholesterol pill. He believed he was making the healthiest choice possible, but within months, his calves ached, night cramps returned, and he felt winded walking up his porch steps. Blood tests revealed dangerously high levels of medication in his system. Looking at me in disbelief, he said, "Doctor, I thought I was doing everything right. I never imagined my breakfast could hurt me." That's the cruel reality. What feels natural and safe can quietly sabotage your health after 60. Grapefruit can raise the risk of muscle breakdown, kidney strain, and even hospitalization. One innocent choice at breakfast can undo years of effort to stay strong, steady, and independent. That's why grapefruit is far from harmless. And if you think this is surprising, wait until you hear about worst food #2, a so-called healthy snack that hides more sugar than soda and quietly accelerates muscle loss. 2. Sugary yogurts. Yogurt has been marketed for decades as a health food. You see commercials promising stronger bones, smoother digestion, and a happier gut. And in its plain, unsweetened form, yogurt can be helpful. But once sugar is added, it changes completely. That small plastic cup of fruit yogurt in your fridge may look harmless, but for seniors over 60, it can quietly accelerate muscle loss instead of preventing it. Here's the problem. Many flavored yogurts contain as much sugar as a can of soda. For younger adults, the body can often handle those spikes in blood sugar more easily. But after 60, insulin response slows, blood sugar stays higher for longer, and inflammation quietly rises. Instead of fueling your muscles, the sugar surge forces your body into a breakdown mode. The result is less muscle protection, more fat storage, and faster decline in strength. The danger doesn't end there. Excess sugar feeds inflammation, which damages tiny muscle fibers and makes recovery slower after even light activity. Seniors who rely on sweetened yogurt as a healthy snack may find themselves getting weaker, gaining belly fat, and suffering from night cramps without realizing the connection. I remember Mrs. Lopez, a 70-year-old grandmother from Texas. Every evening before bed, she enjoyed a cup of strawberry yogurt, believing it was far better than ice cream. But over time, she noticed her legs feeling heavy, her balance less steady, and painful cramps waking her at night. Her blood tests revealed rising blood sugar and early insulin resistance. When I explained that her nightly yogurt was the hidden culprit, she was shocked. Through tears, she said, "Doctor, I thought I was being healthy. I didn't know this snack was stealing my strength." That's the price you pay. What feels like a safe, even smart choice can slowly strip away your muscles, push you closer to diabetes, and make daily life harder. For seniors, sugary yogurt is more than a dessert in disguise. It's a trap that trades short-term comfort for long-term weakness. That's why sugary yogurts earn their place on the list of foods to avoid after 60. And if you think this is bad, wait until you hear about worst food #3, a traditional comfort food that millions eat daily, but which can quietly drain your energy and accelerate muscle decline even faster. 3. White rice. When most seniors think of comfort food, white rice is often at the top of the list. It's soft, easy to chew, fills the stomach quickly, and has been on dinner tables for generations. For younger adults, a bowl of rice after a long day may feel harmless, but for seniors over 60, this daily staple can quietly speed up muscle loss and rob you of strength. The medical fact is this: white rice is a refined carbohydrate with a high glycemic index. That means the starch in rice breaks down almost instantly into sugar, flooding your bloodstream. For a 2-5-year-old, insulin rushes in quickly to bring those sugar levels down, and muscles can store some of that energy. But after 60, insulin resistance is common. Sugar lingers, inflammation rises, and instead of feeding your muscles, it actually sets the stage for them to break down faster. I remember Mr. Thompson, 75, a retired postman from Ohio. He ate white rice 3 times a day because it was cheap and easy, but he complained that his legs felt heavy and his energy was fading. Blood tests revealed rising blood sugar and early signs of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. After switching from white rice to whole grains and beans, his energy improved, and he was able to walk longer without resting. Looking back, he said, "Doctor, I thought rice was safe. I never imagined it was draining my strength." And that's the price you pay. What feels like comfort food can quietly fuel weight gain, unstable blood sugar, joint inflammation, and faster muscle decline. Over time, seniors relying heavily on white rice often face more falls, slower wound healing, and loss of independence. A simple bowl of rice may not hurt when you're young, but after 60 it can steal away the strength you need to stay active and free. That's why white rice earns its place on the list of 3 worst natural foods for seniors. And now that you know the dangers, let's turn to hope, because there are natural foods that can do the exact opposite: protect your muscles, rebuild your strength, and help you stay independent. Up next are the 3 best foods to stop muscle loss instantly, starting with one creamy, delicious choice most people overlook. 1. Ricotta cheese. When people think about dairy, most go straight to milk, cottage cheese, or Greek yogurt. But the truth is, for seniors who want to protect their muscles, there is one food far more powerful: ricotta cheese. Soft, creamy, and easy to eat. It works faster and gentler than any protein powder on the shelf. Ricotta is rich in natural whey protein. The moment you eat it, your body gets a strong signal to stop breaking down muscle and start building again. Unlike powders that are heavily processed, ricotta keeps all the natural helpers, fats, minerals, and enzymes that make protein easier to use. Just 1 cup delivers more leucine than most supplements. Leucine is the on switch for muscle building, telling your body to protect instead of destroy muscle fibers. What makes ricotta even better is how friendly it is for seniors. It's soft, easy to chew, and gentle on the stomach. Many older adults struggle with bloating or cramps after drinking protein shakes. Ricotta avoids those problems while still giving your muscles exactly what they need. You can eat it sweet with honey and berries, or savory on whole grain toast, or even stir it into soup instead of cream. I remember Mrs. Palmer, 68, from Arizona. She had been drinking store-bought shakes for years but kept feeling weaker. Her daughter suggested trying ricotta with fresh fruit in the morning. Within weeks, the night cramps in her calves eased, her energy returned, and she told me, "Doctor, I finally feel like I'm nourishing my body, not fighting it." That's the hidden power of ricotta. It doesn't just fill your stomach, it protects your muscles, supports bone health with easy-to-absorb calcium, and helps you feel stronger day by day. For seniors with dental problems or difficulty swallowing, it's also a safe and enjoyable choice. And here's the most important part. Ricotta works almost instantly. Within 30 minutes, its natural whey is already flowing through your bloodstream, protecting your muscles at the very time when age usually breaks them down. No powder can match that. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, type 1 in the comments. Now let's move on to best food #2, a sweet summer fruit that boosts circulation, fights soreness, and helps your muscles recover faster. 2. Watermelon. Most people think of watermelon as nothing more than a refreshing summer treat, cold, juicy, and sweet, perfect for hot days. But for seniors, watermelon is far more than a snack. It's one of the simplest ways to protect your muscles, keep your legs from cramping, and speed up recovery after even the smallest activity. Here's why it matters. As we age, circulation naturally slows down. That means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are reaching your muscles. Without that steady flow, muscles tire more quickly and repair more slowly. Watermelon helps turn that around. The natural compounds inside it relax your blood vessels, sending more energy and oxygen exactly where your muscles need them. Seniors who eat watermelon regularly often find they can walk longer, climb stairs with less effort, and recover faster from gardening or housework. Another hidden strength of watermelon is potassium. Slice for slice, it actually has more potassium than a banana. That mineral is key to keeping your muscles contracting smoothly and preventing painful cramps at night. For anyone who has ever woken up with tight calves or twitching legs, adding a wedge of watermelon to your day can make a big difference. I'll never forget Mr. Harris, 72, from Georgia. He loved tending his backyard garden but often had to stop because of sore legs and cramps. His daughter suggested eating a few slices of watermelon after working outside. Within a few weeks, he told me proudly, "Doctor, I can finish my garden work again without stopping halfway." The simple change gave him back the independence he thought he was losing. And it doesn't stop there. Watermelon is also loaded with antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage as we age. Even its natural fruit sugar helps. After walking, shopping, or light exercise, your muscles need to refill their energy stores. Watermelon does that gently, without the crash of processed sweets. The best part? It's versatile. Enjoy it as slices, blend it into juice, or even eat the white rind, which has extra nutrients. Whether before activity to boost performance, or after to help muscles recover, watermelon is a powerful ally for seniors who want to stay active and strong. If you're still watching, type 1 in the comments. Now let's move on to best food #3, a small, humble food from the sea that delivers protein, healthy fats, and energy in every bite. 3. Sardines and olive oil. At first glance, sardines may not look impressive. They come in small cans, often tucked away on the lower shelves of the grocery store. But for seniors, sardines packed in olive oil are one of the most powerful foods you can eat to stop muscle loss instantly. They're convenient, affordable, and packed with nutrients no powder could ever replace. Each little can gives you a full serving of high-quality protein. That protein arrives together with natural fats, vitamins, and minerals that help your body actually use it. For seniors, that's critical. With age, your body doesn't respond to protein the way it once did. It needs the extra support that sardines provide to make every bite count. Sardines also come with a hidden gift: omega-3 fats. These healthy oils make your muscles more sensitive to protein, meaning you get more benefit from the same meal. They also calm inflammation, which is one of the biggest reasons older adults feel sore, stiff, or weak after simple activities. Instead of waking up with aching legs, seniors who regularly eat sardines often feel lighter, steadier, and more mobile. There's more. Inside the can, you'll find soft, edible bones. These are rich in calcium and phosphorus, the exact minerals your muscles and bones need to work together. Unlike calcium pills that can upset your stomach, the calcium from sardine bones is natural, gentle, and easy to absorb. And because they're packed in olive oil, you also get the benefit of heart-healthy fats that protect your circulation and help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins. I remember Mrs. Jenkins, 74, from California. She lived alone and often skipped meals because cooking felt like too much work. A neighbor introduced her to sardines on toast with avocado. Within weeks, she felt stronger climbing stairs and even joined her church walking group again. Smiling, she told me, "Doctor, I didn't think something from a can could give me back my energy." That's the quiet power of sardines. They're simple, but they deliver protein, healthy fats, vitamin D, and even CoQ10, the energy spark your muscles need every day. And unlike protein shakes, they don't bloat you, they don't taste chalky, and they can sit safely in your pantry for months. And now you've seen the 3 worst foods to avoid and the 3 best foods to eat. It's time to bring everything together. In conclusion, we'll recap the lessons and show how small daily choices can mean the difference between weakness and vitality. So now, you've seen the truth. Not all natural foods are safe after 60. Grapefruit, sugary yogurts, and white rice may look harmless, even healthy, but they can quietly weaken your muscles, fuel cramps, raise inflammation, and leave you more fragile with each passing year. What once felt like comfort food at 30 can turn into a hidden enemy at 70. On the other hand, 3 simple choices, ricotta cheese, watermelon, and sardines, in olive oil can stop muscle loss almost instantly. Ricotta gives you fast-acting protein that works within 30 minutes. Watermelon boosts circulation, prevents cramps, and keeps your muscles fueled. Sardines deliver protein, omega-3 seconds, calcium, and vitamin D in one convenient package. Together, they form a natural shield that powders and supplements can never match. The lesson is clear. After 60, context matters more than ever. Your body processes food differently. Digestion is slower, circulation is weaker, and your muscles are more vulnerable. That means every bite counts. Choosing the wrong food, even if it looks natural, can chip away at your independence. But choosing the right foods can restore strength, energy, and confidence, helping you walk further, sleep better, and keep doing the things you love. And here's the good news. You don't need to buy expensive powders or follow complicated diets. You don't need to fear aging. The answer is right on your grocery store shelf in foods that are simple, affordable, and enjoyable. Each small choice is like laying another brick in the foundation of your independence. Every bowl of ricotta, every slice of watermelon, every can of sardines is an investment in a stronger tomorrow. I've seen it with my own patients. Seniors who believed weakness was inevitable discovered that changing just 1 or 2 daily habits gave them back years of strength. They no longer feared falling. They could garden, play with their grandkids, or walk to the park without worrying their legs would give out. They realized aging didn't have to mean giving up freedom, so now the choice is yours. Will you keep trusting foods that secretly drain your muscles? Or will you embrace the ones that protect you? Remember, after 60, every meal is a chance to either weaken your body or rebuild it. Knowledge gives you the power to choose wisely. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe so you never miss another health tip made just for seniors in America. And comment below, which food will you add or remove from your plate starting today? I'd love to hear your answer. And before we close, let me leave you with this. There is one more daily habit, often overlooked, that can be even more important than food for protecting your muscles and living longer. I haven't revealed it yet, but it could be the missing piece in your health journey. So don't miss the next video, I'll be waiting for you there. 1. Grapefruit. For decades, seniors across America have believed that a glass of grapefruit juice in the morning is the picture of health. It feels light, refreshing, and natural, the kind of habit you'd expect to protect your body as you age. But once you cross 60, this healthy fruit can quietly work against you. Instead of protecting your muscles, it can slowly strip away your strength. Here's the hidden danger. Grapefruit contains compounds that interfere with how your liver processes medication. In a younger body, the liver and kidneys are still strong enough to handle some of the excess. But after 60, everything slows down. The liver clears medicine more slowly, the kidneys filter less efficiently, and muscles are already more fragile. That means the same glass of juice that felt harmless at 30 can become toxic at 70. The consequences are real. Medications build up in the bloodstream at higher levels than intended. The result is not just numbers on a lab test, it's side effects you can feel in your daily life. Leg cramps that wake you at night, sudden muscle weakness that makes climbing stairs harder, dizziness that turns stepping out of the shower into a fall risk. Even the drugs meant to protect your heart or lower your blood pressure can backfire when mixed with grapefruit. I'll never forget Mr. Wilson, a 71-year-old retiree from Florida. Every morning, he proudly poured himself a tall glass of grapefruit juice alongside his cholesterol pill. He believed he was making the healthiest choice possible, but within months, his calves ached, night cramps returned, and he felt winded walking up his porch steps. Blood tests revealed dangerously high levels of medication in his system. Looking at me in disbelief, he said, "Doctor, I thought I was doing everything right. I never imagined my breakfast could hurt me." That's the cruel reality. What feels natural and safe can quietly sabotage your health after 60. Grapefruit can raise the risk of muscle breakdown, kidney strain, and even hospitalization. One innocent choice at breakfast can undo years of effort to stay strong, steady, and independent. That's why grapefruit is far from harmless. And if you think this is surprising, wait until you hear about Worst Food #2, a so-called healthy snack that hides more sugar than soda and quietly accelerates muscle loss.